right as a citizen to file a complaint.
Who says you do? Who says you do? Only if it's true. I'm asking you a question. You walked into the precinct, and are you telling me that you and your husband went in two different directions?
Yes.
Where did you go?
I sat down when I got my complaint. I wrote the statement, and he went on his own in front asking the...
They had an interview for me to try to get the vehicle released. So while I was doing the interview, she was handling her situation with my son.
Really? I'd like to see the complaint she filed, please.
Yes, ma'am.
You are so full of baloney.
I'm not, Your Honor.
Oh, you are so full of baloney. Did you file a complaint against the officer, sir? I'm speaking to you. Did you file a complaint against the officer?
For scratching my car, yes. He threw my keys on top of my car, and he didn't have to do that. He could have put them on the seat. So, of course,
let's see why your wife is some piece of work. My husband was pulled over by a police officer Bowlings, and my son, Derek, 17 years old, was a passenger in the vehicle. My husband was told to get out of the car and was handcuffed, and the handcuffs were so tight they caused red welts that later turned into bruises.
That's true.
That is true. Just a second. So you're worried about the car? I'm speaking.
He was very irate.
I'm speaking. So you're worried about a scratch on your black car, but you're not worried about welts on your wrist that turned into bruises. I don't see anything about the keys on the car.
I haven't had a chance to explain that.
Yeah, you have a lot of explaining to do. You'd have more explaining to do if you were married to me.
You never asked me what he...
My husband was not asked if he had any weapons. Since when are you a police officer? Since when are you I'm speaking. Don't speak unless I'm speaking to you. Doesn't have to ask him if he has any weapons. All he has to do is turn him around, put him up against the car, and pat him down and frisk him. He doesn't have to say, by your leave, or anything else. Your husband could have killed people, not the least of whom is your 17-year-old son. You're taking your anger out on the wrong person. Fool. You know, my husband is white, and my 17-year-old is Hispanic. What are you?
I'm black, and my wife is Puerto Rican.
And he was the only one that was searched. Your 17-year-old son was searched. Stop speaking! Stand up. Did Officer Bowling put his hands in your pockets?
Yes, ma'am.
Did Officer Bowling touch your sides? Did Officer Bowling in any way assault you? Speak.
Define us from finding it.
Other than searching you, sir,
Well, he
and
means
patting you down for weapons, all 6'3" of you, did he assault you in any way?
Well, he made me feel like a criminal.
You were a criminal. You were driving in a car. You were driving in a car with somebody. I'm speaking.
I wasn't the one driving though, so how was I a criminal?
How does he know that? All he knows is that somebody driving a car with a passenger in his car who's the same size is creating an environment in a public street that is potentially dangerous to a whole bunch of people. And he has the right to protect himself. That's his right as a police officer. And I'm speaking. And he has the right to pat you down. And he has the right to search your pockets. And he has the right to take your stepfather to jail and leave you there sitting on the curb waiting for your mother to come and get you. He has a right to do that. Good. Now sit. Big baby. Let's move on. My husband is white, and my 17-year-old son is Hispanic. And he was the only one that was searched and asked if he had any weapons. So what?
Well, he lied saying that he asked my husband if he had any weapons and searched when he, in fact, lied right now saying he did and he didn't ask.
I didn't ask him any questions.
Earlier he did say that.
There's something wrong with you. There is something wrong with you. You're married to an idiot and you're making a baby out of your 6', 17-year-old son. I'm not finished reading your stupid complaint.
Judge Judy continues in a moment.
Officer Bowling, you're never going to get an apology from this woman. You want to know why? Because her head is thick as a concrete wall.